Good morning, people. This is Country Joe back with you guys again. Tell you what, let's go outside with me to pick my harvest.
Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara and this is Cooking Made Simple. Take a look at all the seeds on the plant, guys. So Joe's going to cut around those because he wants to ensure that he's going to have a harvest next year. So even though we live in the desert and things are hard to grow out here, callaloo is the easiest thing for us to grow. Every summer we get a harvest. Every October when the winds blow crazy, it'll blow the seeds everywhere, all over my backyard, even in my front yard sometimes. We never know where the harvest is going to come up, but Joe keeps an eye out for it like around April, May, and then he starts to water it. And then they get big and beautiful like this. And then in October, the cycle starts all over again. So now this is not something that I eat because I just don't like the taste of any type of greens. So this is going to be Joe's thing today. So let's go inside to see how he prepares this meal, okay?
See, I know you guys think I wasn't growing nothing in the backyard. Look, this is callaloo. See, I'm gonna fry this up. Boy, I'm gonna put it with some white rice and chicken, and I'm gonna have a feast, trust me. So, put them on, wash them off really good, and then take them like this. And just do them like that. Get another. Let's cut it off before putting it in the water. Look at them. Cut them off. I don't want to put a whole lot at the same time, just because I want to make sure to wash off really good, take off any kind of dirt is on it. And cut them up again. Gotta make sure, I'm making sure I get everything. I don't want to waste none.
After Joe chopped up all the leaves, he went ahead and rinsed it off again under the faucet. But now he's just filling the pot with water and he's going to fill it to about the halfway mark. So this is a large pot and it's a lot of leaves. But when it's done cooking, it's going to reduce down to very little, okay? So now over to the stove. And he's going to go ahead and light the fire before taking care of the onion, okay? So he has it on high. And now this is half of an onion. This is a white onion. And he's just going to slice it up. This onion's lopsided, so he's going to slicing it lopsided. I think one of the kids got to it first to make another dish. He's not going to finely dice it. He's just going to roughly chop. And of course you can put more onion if you desire, but he's just going to use this because it's already peeled. Just chop it a little bit smaller. And then now he's going to put it in the pot right on top of the callaloo. Okay. Here we go, guys. Put all the pieces in. I don't know why he just doesn't pick up the cutting board, right? And take it over to the pot. But he got all of it in without having anything fall on the floor. He's getting the last remnants of the onion. And then now he's going to grab some extra virgin olive oil. If you don't have any of that, use vegetable oil. And if you notice, Joe cooks by eyeballing. So he's going to eyeball, I would say about 3/4 of a cup of the oil. Maybe a little bit less. And then he always puts black pepper first before he puts salt when he's cooking. I don't know, he does things on the reverse. Maybe because he's left-handed, right? Now for the salt, he's going to use the pink Himalayan sea salt. And let's see how much he puts. So he's measuring with one of these spoons that you stir coffee with, coffee or tea. So I would say a good half a tablespoon to start off.
We put the black pepper, onion, salt, and oil. And maybe when you start to cook that and get to the where you want it, you got to taste it, see if you need more salt or anything like that. So
I think it's a lot like cooking potatoes or pasta where it kind of soaks up all the salt. So you want to taste towards the end to make sure that it has enough salt. So it takes a while to cook because all this water has to reduce. All you have to do in the meanwhile is come back and check on it every so often to make sure it's not burning. And if you notice, it's reducing quite a bit here, and then even more here. As it gets more and more reduced, I guess, it's going to start frying a little bit because of all that oil that's in there. It smells a lot like iron to me. Okay. Now this is done, yeah. Looking good. Now Joe shut off the fire. And then he's gonna put it in a little bowl right away, just to show you how much you get. I guess it's a lot like cooking other types of greens, right? It kind of whittles down to nothing. And now he's gonna taste for us, I guess. Wow, that is so green.
I'm gonna taste when it cools down. Whew. Okay, people, country, you're gonna taste. Look. This stuff is perfecto.
Does it taste like collard greens?
It's better than collard greens.
Oh, okay.
Better. I don't like collard greens.
Okay.
So this is better than collard green. But you know, when you go to the bathroom, it's like a forest. It's green.
Stupid. So what are you gonna eat that with?
I'm gonna cook some white rice, and I got a ripe plantain. I'm gonna fry that. I got some chicken in there, some rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna have a feast, people. Look at me.
Okay, I'm gonna come back with the camera when you're ready to eat.
Alrighty.
And this is the feast that Joe is eating today. The callaloo, white rice, rotisserie chicken, fried ripe plantain, pepper sauce. And now he's gonna take us outside in the backyard to show us what all he's growing.
This is my, what's this? I don't know what kind of tree is this, but it's a shady tree as far as I know. So I'll just leave it alone, let it grow. And this is my relaxing chair. I want to come out here. And I come out here, my chair. But as you guys can see, it's not a dry back here, but what I'm getting ready now to clean it up and level it off and start to fix it up back again. I used to have green grass back here, but the dog ripped it up and I just leave it alone. But you know what? I'll get back to it. And this tree, it's a tangerine tree. It started to bear like 3 years ago. I cut it down because the tangerine was sour, so I cut it down to nothing. I don't even water it, but it just keep coming back. So I said, well, maybe this time I'm gonna get some sweet tangerine, so I keep watering it now. And over here is my orange tree. it had a lot of blossom on it, but it just fell off. So I guess eventually come back again. But when it bear, it's sweet, it's pink inside, and it's real big. And this is my lemon tree. But for some reason, it just blossomed and just everything fell off. And I got one lemon there and another one way down here. That's it. But it's a pretty young tree, so as time goes by, it's gonna get better. And this is my old wheelbarrow that I gotta fix because it's all bust up panel. So I'm thinking about selling it off, take off this over here and just put some new one on and make it look new again. But I ain't no big rush. And over here is my avocado tree. Plant this, and this was a seed. But not me, my father-in-law planted from it was a seed. And see how it look like? It's good. And right in here I got a mango tree that I put in here, but I'm hiding from, see right there, a mango tree. But out here in the desert, you can't let the sun catch it, so I hide it with this piece of plywood here, and then I water it. But pretty sure I gotta move it. But I'll get to that. And over here is a doghouse that I built one time, and they don't use it, so you just stay right here. And you even got a bed in there. You got a porch and all that. And this is I gotta clean this up. This is my aloe vera tree. I gotta come in and clean it. And these are some callaloo growing beside them. I got them all over the place. And if you look over here, I have some mango seed put in water so they could catch. And this is a mommy. It's a mommy seed. I put it in there like 2 days ago. See what's going to happen. But it's going to be it's going to take a hard time for it to grow out in the desert. But I tried. And put a bit of water in it. More. Yeah. I have one in here too, but let's put some. Well, I'm sitting here in this chair, just enjoying the cool air. Well, Country Joe is here again.
The books are here. Take a look at the book cover, guys. So let's take a look at the inside.